Yo guys, how's it going? Welcome back to the NDD Games YouTube channel. And yesterday, Master Duel just dropped on us out of nowhere. About 10 o'clock UK time, I checked my phone. I had loads of notifications saying Master Duel's available for download. See, I initially just thought it was available for download. You can't play it, it was all offline. I downloaded it and about an hour later, everything's up. It's all working fine. I'm currently playing on Steam. If you guys want to add me, here is my code. I'll be playing followers, viewers, friends over the next couple of weeks. And if you guys want some more insane content, just drop me subscribe, check out my socials. I've done loads of content already. And yeah, so today's episode or today's video is purely going to be what I've done early game. And we're going to go over some staples and a deck tier list for the current metagame within Master Duel. So as you guys have noticed, it's a best of one format, no side deck. That is huge. Also ban list wise, I think it's OCG ban list of a couple of months ago, so there are some cards banned in the current TCG that are available in this format, which is huge. And yeah, there's a bit of a mix of cards that are actually legal or not. I think it's more OCG. So Maxi is legal in this format. I've got some missions here. I'm going to go over missions actually to start with. So early game, guys, if you guys want to hit the ground running, always check your missions. You can get some insane gems. As you can see there, I've just picked up 520 gems for just logging in, doing little quests or little events here and there. I think the time ones you want to focus on because obviously they come and go. As you can see, they've got 10 days left on those. But if you go through the unlimited ones, there's some crazy gems you can pick up, like find a secret pack. Obviously, the game encourages you to get gems. I'm not saying you have to buy gems. You can certainly do this free to play. I've bought gems purely because, one, I feel like this platform could be huge for the game, so I want to support it. And with it being free, you know, why not? And secondly, I wanted to hit the ground running, so I thought I'd get some gems. Not a crazy amount, but certainly enough to keep me going. So yeah, as you can see here, solo mode is another great way to pick up gems and decks. So let's have a look at solo mode. As you can see here, I've probably gone through quite a few stages. I'd 100% go through tutorial, dual strategy, the monarch specifically, and any sort of story or solo mode you personally might have interest to. I'd say 100% do these 3 tutorial, obviously. Don't skip it. I think apparently you get gems for skipping it anyway, but I think doing the tutorial is 100% worth it. Dual strategy as well. The gems you can pick up there is pretty insane. And the Monarch solo mode, specifically due to the deck, it being not a bad early game deck. Let me just show you guys the deck itself. Also guys, if you want to see a spicy Sky Striker list that I've been playing on ranked, subscribe. I'm going to drop it literally tomorrow, as well as a Salamangreat deck. So if you guys want to see a Sky Striker and a Salamangreat deck, or if you want to check me out on Twitch, I do all deck profiles on there. If you guys join on Twitch, I'm doing a YouTube video, so you don't get confused. But yeah, I'm going to be showing decks that I've been building. As you can tell, I'm really excited to play this. I feel like a kid again. But yeah, we're going to go over the Monarch deck quickly. I'm going to cover quite a few topics in this video, but this is more of early game Master Duel, what you should be doing, what you shouldn't be doing. I think this is one of the better decks to pick up early game. I think for what it does and what it gives you, it's not too bad. And as well, it plays around Maxi, and I am terrified of Maxi, and I don't want to pick a deck that loses to that card on its own. As you can see here, you've got double summon. Kaios is a really good card. All the other, like Riser, is a really good card. Loads of the Monarchs. So it's just like a monster toolbox deck that allows you to consistently search out the Monarchs and sort of apply some pressure that way. So a really good deck to build on early game. There are, of course, some cards and packs you can get. We'll get on to now. So like I said previously, the game is very, very generous. It gives you a lot of gems through the missions and for completing solo mode, as well as ranked, which we'll get onto a bit. So pack-wise, if you want to open packs, I'd either go for the main master pack or the current Star Wars Force. So this comes with a variety of different decks. I think every pack comes with four cards within the actual pack pool itself, and then 4 cards from the base game. So you've got more of a chance of picking up these certain cards. I think I got really lucky with mine. I got a playset of Desires straight away through the first 10 packs. But as you can see here, getting the Tri-Brigade stuff and the Eldritch stuff is really good. Really good decks early game that you can take on to Platinum, Gold tier, Ranked. So I definitely focus on this if you want to play like Ranked more than anything. But if you want to pick up staples, we'll go over staples right now actually. So I've got here some cards you can pick up as super rare or below. Not ultra rare, super rare or below cards you can pick up that are going to help you in the early game to late game. So this is thanks to Zodiac Duelist on Facebook, as well as Ready for Duel on Facebook. I got these images from there, so I thought I'd share them. So early days, you have all the pots here. They're good in like every deck. Prosperity as well as a super rare. That's crazy. That's so good. Same as Extravagance, Duality. I think Desire is probably the biggest pot here. But yeah, these are all solid cards you can pick up early game. The thing is, I feel like evenly matched would be an insane card, but with how the format is best of one, it's quite tricky to put this into a main deck and opt to go second, considering there's loads of crazy combos out there right now, especially with the True King or Calamity's legal. Yeah, it's a bit risky, but a really good card in general, especially a super rare. See some extra deck utility. We have the Nightmares, the Utopia double package, loads of good hand traps here, super rare, and some more XYZs, Baguska, Levier, Dugares, Breaksword. I think the Nightmares would be good to pick up early game. But these are the rare / non-rare staples, and these are insanely good. So MST, I think if you pick the structure deck Synchro to start, you get 3 MST anyway, so that's pretty good. But it's super cheap to craft. Also as well, guys, if you get loads of multiples of a card, just dismantle them. If you feel like you're not going to play with a certain card, dismantle all of them, because you can always craft them back if you need them in the future. Or do what I do. I like a playset of everything. So yeah, I get down to a playset of everything and use my resources then to craft cards that I need, like staples. So we got some generic links here, like Gravity Controller, Cross Sheep. Trap card wise, Dynamiscus with Trenchal. Trenchal's a rare, which is crazy. That's so nuts. And then we have Chalice as well as Book and Moon. So yeah, really good cards here. And then for the tier list to get you guys sort of up to date of where the game is currently. So it was taken from Ready for Duel, I think it is, the Facebook page. So shout outs to them. And as I mentioned at the start of the video, there is a weird sort of ban list right now where it's OCG a couple of months ago. So Salamangreat, I think we'll start from the bottom. Salamangreat, Evil Twin, and Droitron. I think these cards decks are actually should be a bit higher, but if you look at the decks above them, like Eldritch, Dangers, and Adamantipator, these are way better options than the C list. But I feel like there's some decks here that could be higher and switch around. So I'll explain that now. So Eldritch is actually one of the better decks to play in this format for 2 reasons. One, it's good versatility in the best of one format. You don't have a bad go second option with like Torrential, etc. Also, skill drains at 3, which is huge. That's absolutely massive. Also, Maxi is a good card, so this deck plays around Maxi pretty well. It's probably not the best deck to play around it, but it certainly doesn't trade like 4 draws. You don't have to play into it. You can certainly just I think if you want to play against this deck and you have a Maxi, just chain it to a Sanguine or chain it to a Golden Land Summon, and there at least you're getting a card back. It's like a glorified Upstart Goblin, basically, maxing against this matchup if you use it correctly. But Eldritch is one of the better decks to play. I personally put this a bit higher. So we have Dangers, they're pretty much full power. I think, off the top of my head, I can't remember what's limited or not, but it's a really good deck. And Block Dragon is legal for this ban list, which is like blows my mind. So yeah, Block Dragon, so Adamantipator, rocks in general are just insane. So I can't believe they're at B. I think they should be a lot higher. I'd put Prankids at B, maybe Shaddoll and Dragon Maid as well, but Sky Striker, really good deck. I think with Sky Striker, same as the TCG now, there's a lot of good players playing the deck, and I think if the deck's played well by a good pilot, it can win events super easy. So yeah, Sky Striker, definitely a tier A, as well as Thunder Dragon. I think Colossus being legal is just again blows my mind. That's absolutely insane. There are ways to get rid of the Colossus with like Chalice, Imperm, so it's not like Colossus defines the game. I think Droplets is in this format as well. I think it's ultra rare, but Chalice, Book of Moon, there's loads of ways you can knight the Colossus with the budget deck. Phantom Knights is pretty consistent. It's got everything. Sightlock as well. So S tier, I think personally, I don't know if the Zodiac or the Code Talkers are S tier. I'd certainly put Virtual World and Tri Brigade S tier. Virtual World because of VFD, Tri Brigade because it's pretty much full power. I think there's a couple of cards limited, but it's pretty much full power. I think Salamangreat as well, having 3 circle with an access code in this sort of format where it doesn't really care about like Colossus is pretty huge. So yeah, so that's the meta in a nutshell. I'm not going to drag on it too much, because I feel like you can make a separate video on this, but that's sort of to give you guys a rundown of how things are going to line up for the next couple of weeks until something changes. But yeah, that's the meta game. So deck wise, I think people want to be picking up the Monarch deck. If you're free to play, if you're not free to play, pick up, well, like I said, one of the S tier decks. But yeah, that's early game Macedor. If you guys want to see more content, certainly check me out. I'm going to be smashing out some videos now, so stay tuned for that Sky Striker deck profile. It's coming tomorrow on YouTube, so subscribe, and I'll catch you guys soon. Take care.